Most people have no idea this is happening to them. Right now, your body may be aging 10 years faster than it should. Not because of your genes, not because of bad luck, because of 5 daily habits that most people never question. Scientists can now measure your biological age, the real age of your cells, your organs, your DNA. And for the average person living a modern lifestyle, that number is significantly higher than their birthday suggests. Today, we're going to change that. Here are the 5 hidden reasons you're aging faster than you should, and exactly what to do about each one. Reason number 1, you're not sleeping enough. Sleep is not a luxury, it is biological maintenance. While you sleep, your brain clears toxic waste products that accumulate during the day. Your cells repair DNA damage. Your immune system resets. When you consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep, this maintenance process is interrupted, night after night. Research published in Nature Aging found that poor sleep quality was one of the strongest predictors of accelerated biological aging. People who slept fewer than 6 hours regularly showed measurable signs of cellular aging compared to those who slept 7 to 9 hours. The fix is simple, but not always easy. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. Keep a consistent sleep schedule even on weekends, and reduce screen exposure in the hour before bed, as blue light suppresses melatonin production. Reason number 2, chronic stress is aging your cells. Stress is not just a feeling, it is a biological event. When you experience stress, your body releases cortisol, a hormone designed for short-term emergencies. The problem is that modern life creates long-term, low-grade stress that never fully switches off. Chronically elevated cortisol accelerates cellular aging by shortening telomeres, the protective caps on the ends of your chromosomes. Think of telomeres like the plastic tips on shoelaces. As they wear down, the lace, your DNA, begins to fray. A landmark study by Dr. Alyssa Eppel at UC San Francisco found that people experiencing chronic stress had significantly shorter telomeres, equivalent to 10 additional years of biological aging. What helps? Regular physical activity, mindfulness practices, time in nature, and critically quality sleep. Which brings us back to reason 1. Reason number 3, you're eating ultra-processed foods. The modern food environment is, in many ways, designed to age you faster. Ultra-processed foods, think packaged snacks, fast food, sugary drinks, and ready meals, are engineered for convenience and taste. But they are also consistently linked to accelerated biological aging. A 2024 study found that higher consumption of ultra-processed foods was associated with faster epigenetic aging, meaning the actual expression of your genes was shifting in ways that mirror older biological age. These foods drive chronic inflammation, a process researchers now call inflammaging, the slow, silent inflammation that underlies nearly every age-related disease. The solution isn't perfection, it's proportion. The more of your diet that comes from whole, minimally processed foods, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, fish, the slower this process tends to be. Reason number 4, you're sitting too much. The human body was not designed to sit for 8, 10, or 12 hours a day. Yet for most people in the modern world, that is exactly what happens. Research shows that prolonged sitting is associated with shorter telomeres, increased inflammation, and higher risk of metabolic disease, independent of how much you exercise. In other words, even if you go to the gym, sitting for the rest of the day still causes harm. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that replacing just 30 minutes of sitting per day with light movement was associated with measurable improvements in biological aging markers. The fix doesn't require a gym membership. Stand up every hour, walk during phone calls, Take the stairs. These small interruptions in sitting accumulate into significant protection over time. Reason number 5, you're socially disconnected. This one surprises most people. Loneliness is not just an emotional experience, it is a biological one. Research from Brigham Young University, analyzing data from over 3 million people, found that social isolation increased the risk of early death by up to 29%. Comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day, loneliness triggers the same chronic stress pathways we discussed earlier, elevating cortisol, increasing inflammation, and accelerating cellular aging. The populations that live longest in the world, in Sardinia, Okinawa, and the Blue Zones, consistently prioritize strong social bonds, community, and a sense of purpose. You don't need a large social network. Quality matters more than quantity. Invest in a few close relationships. Stay connected. And don't underestimate how much human connection is doing for your biology. So let's bring this together. You may be aging faster than you should, not because of your genetics and not because of bad luck, but because of 5 things that are largely within your control: poor sleep, chronic stress, ultra-processed food, too much sitting, and social disconnection. You don't need to fix all 5 today. Pick the one that resonates most. Make one small change this week. Because aging is not just something that happens to you. It's something you participate in every single day. If this video gave you something to think about, subscribe for more science-backed longevity content every week. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice.